East have won 25, drawn 2. At Brookvale in that time, there have been 24 matches. Manly have won 18, East have won 6.
Max Krilich, the Manly captain, playing a record number of games, leads his side onto the field. The rest of the side follow, and this is the full Manly side. Mike Eden, John Rebo, Simon Booth, Michael Blake, Stuart Davis, Alan Thompson, Rick Chisholm, Paul Borton, Les Boyd, Paul McCabe, Jeff Gerard, Max Krilich, Mark Broadhurst, coach Ray Ritchie. Eastern Suburbs, this is their full side. Marty Gurr, Terry Fay, Ron Gitto, Noel Cleal, Kerry Bowstead, Gary Warnicki, Kevin Hastings, Ian Schubert, Les Cleal, Des O'Reilly, Royce Ayliffe, Kevin Webb, John Harvey, coach Bob Fulton. Referee, Mr. John Gosha. Former record holder at Manly, Fred Jones, kicked off on this auspicious occasion. 298 grade games for Manly. Now the actual kick-off. Eden drives it deep. Gurr takes it. This will be the tactics, I think, from Eastern Suburbs. Gary Ross on the sideline.
Yes, perfect conditions here for rugby league. The Eastern Suburbs captain Royce Ayliffe won the toss and decided to use this wind, which Gurr took advantage of there. It's a nor'easter favouring Eastern Suburbs. Max Krilich with his record today, he plays his 184th first grade game. He's played 102 reserve grade games and 13 third grade or under 23 games. That's a total of 299 games in all grades for Manly. He scored 27 tries in first grade, 38 goals and 1 field goal. That's 158 first grade points, and all up 295 points for the club in the 299 games.
Right, offside play against somebody's went. Well, Harvey's been sent off. A sensation using the elbow in the opening couple of seconds of the game. This is going to cause a furore. I'm afraid I missed it. I was watching Krilich. Let's see that a bit of action again. An absolute sensation here at Brookvale. It was the attempted use of the elbow by Harvey. And have we got a head-on shot of that? This is the way it looked from head-on. Harvey in possession. Boyd went in to tackle him and got an elbow straight in the face. And that is as quick a sending off as I've ever seen. I remember once in a test match at Lang Park, that's a failure to find touch. At Lang Park, New Zealand and Australia, when Noel Kelly was sent from the field within seconds of the start, but I think it was about 35 seconds.
This may be a bit longer, that game, Rex, a minute and a half. That was with a big New Zealand front rower. Yes,
Orchard.
That's right.
For decking, I think it was Harrison, the 5'8". Anyway, yes. We're back to the action now. East in possession. And a long way to go with 12 men. Well, that caught us all on the hop. Kevin Webb now in possession. Now Hastings, up goes the bomb. It's gone a bit too high, not far enough forward. Booth jumped for it. I think he's offside, that player. The referee says play on, it was Cleal. He comes up with the ball.
I think referee Gosha ruled in that the ball come off the Manly player, putting Cleal back on side.
Right, only 11 yards out now from the Manly line. Hastings. Warnicki. Well, that's a tragedy, really, from the crowd's point of view. A massive crowd here at Brookvale. It may yet be a marvellous performance by the east side in the concept that they may well get out of this, but highly unlikely. Hastings putting the pressure on early. Webb. Warnicki drops the ball. Right, well, there'll be plenty of feeling in this game now. It's a scrum that's locked solid. I think Chisholm comes up with the ball, so it's a win to Krilich. They had another little flare-up in that scrum. Ayliffe and Broadhurst shaping up. And Boyd is in there. I think Hastings. Webb was down on the bottom.
The two hookers.
And Gosha's got a game with an enormous amount of feeling on his hands at the moment. There's the scrum that collapsed. There's Gerard throwing a punch there at that stage. There's plenty going on. And a penalty gone to Eastern Suburbs. So that was for, I suggest, the Gerard punch. Gitto from only about 14 metres out. 18 from 28, success rate very high, 64.3. Hasn't been in the first grade side a lot this year. And first blood to Eastern Suburbs. They lead 2 points to 0. There's quite a useful breeze, not a strong breeze, but a useful breeze behind Eastern Suburbs in this first half. They lead 2 points to 0 after 12 minutes. Manly scrum win. Voort. Now the Manly tactic should be to move this ball around as much as they can, because there's got to be an opening there somewhere with a player off. Kulich, Chisholm, Gerard, up to the quarter. Nice little Thompson. Oh, that's a bad pass from Thompson, but Eden does well to pick it up on the half volley, and he gets well and truly sorted out for his trouble by Fay. It's kicked through and is over the sideline. So that there's a bit of casual football from Manly. They're allowing themselves to be bustled by this 12-man team at the moment. Frequently a five-man pack will get possession. There's a penalty to Manly. East Gosha telling East they've got to go down. They can't just stand there, they've got to go in. Well, they're still arguing. Chisholm up to beyond the quarter line. Yeah. Kulich. Broadhurst. He's outside the quarter. Kulich. Gerard. Kulich. Chisholm. Little dummying run. Got himself into the clear nicely. Oh, the referee's been knocked base over apex. And I don't think it did him a whole lot of good. Let's see that again. Now, you wouldn't want to get run into by Les Boyd. There it was, right over the top of him. And from head on, the pass to Boyd. There's Gosha. Now, Gosha gets a round of applause, and he deserves it. He's up and about. There's a penalty against Hastings for an incorrect feed. I'm always amazed at the amazing, and I couple all halfbacks in this, the amazing look they can get on their face of a grieved, bemused wonder that they've been penalised for an incorrect feed. 15 minutes of play, East's leading 2-0. Broadhurst.
A report from the referee trainer that referee Gosha was a bit sore around the top of the buttocks region. He's going to see it out, and everything looks like we'll be okay.
He'll probably be all right if he keeps moving.
Yes, and stays out of Les Boyd's way.
Right. Vaught. No, he's not going to be able to go on, I don't think. Gosha. Mr. B. Barnes. And John Gosha, I feel very sorry for, because that wouldn't have been a great deal of pleasure to get Les Boyd running straight over the top of him. Now Manly in possession. Vaught, the player. Everything. What else can happen?
Referee Barry Barnes.
Yes, referee Barnes. Thompson, a little dummy. Nearly wiped out the referee there. And there's Ayliffe will go for this. Ayliffe will go for sure, I would say. He's walked on Boyd. And there's punching going on. This is stupid. Well, I'll be a bad judge if somebody doesn't go for this. Let's see that again. Now here's Boyd. There's Ayliffe through a punch. He's on the ground. Is Boyd underneath? Penalty's been awarded. And there's the what I thought to be a deliberate attempt to trample the player. Now, I don't know. Boyd was on the ground with the ball. How he can be spoken to. He's 10 minutes. Ayliffe 10 minutes in the sin bin. I think he's lucky. Sin bin 10 minutes. Eden now from midway between the quarter and halfway, about 14 yards in from the sideline. Oh, what a low kick. Barely made the goal line on the fourth bounce. So you name it, we've had it. One player sent off in the opening minute. Ayliffe sin bin for 10 minutes. Referee replaced. Another player, I've already mentioned the sin bin, so that's about the the package at the moment. Webb back to go. Now Eastern Suburbs down to 11 men. Eden trying to soccer that. If you'd been watching the game yesterday, you would have seen Melrose try to do the same and go fairly close to having the ball, a try scored off it. Thompson. Rebo. Rebo! Beautiful pass away to Booth. Booth tackled nicely. It was Les Cleal. Rebo. Krilic. Broadhurst. He had support on the outside. Gets it back into Krilic. Krilic then to Chisholm. Chisholm sights an opening. He's going to score. He's up over halfway. He's going up over the quarter. It's a solo effort to Chisholm. Right between the posts. Some good football back there. The Manly side kept the ball alive, but recollect, East's at 2 men down at the moment. See it again. Krilic, Broadhurst, I thought did the wrong thing by throwing the dummy there. Back into Krilic. Line ball, then Chisholm with sheer acceleration evaded 3 tackles and got himself into a no-loss situation there. Nearest opponent was Bosted, who was about 7 yards away. Head on. Krilic. There's Chisholm. Oh, wrong-footed go beautifully. Now that's the try. Eden from directly in front with a easy kick, and that puts Manly in the lead 5-2.
Ross Simons, 7 National News.
2 minutes remaining in the sin bin. Our time. That's a penalty. Incorrect feed by Chisholm. That's differential. Now the crisscross move. Hastings nearly through the gap. He is, he's in. It's a try. Awful defence from Manly. Awful. Well, he won't make any friends here at or any foreign ground with that sort of action, but let's see the try again. Just straight through the middle. That was awful defence. From head on. That's a very conventional move. It's been worked 1 million times. And that is awful. Gitto from 15, 18 yards out. It's a good kick. And East back in front again, despite the fact that they're 2 men down. 7-5.
Here comes Royce Taylor.
East 3, Manly 2. Number of sides, each side's giving the ball back to the opposition. Taylor back on the sideline. Recollecting this telecast is brought to you by Mazda and your local Mazda dealer. Eden. Ran into good defence there. There's O'Reilly, a noted defender. Rebo. Offside. Cleel. Moody, the former international and Manly fullback, who's playing reserve grade presently. Watching proceedings. Any truth in the rumour, Barry, that Walker and Thompson have offered to do the error count for Vaughton and Gerard in today's match?
Oh, yes, a lot of truth in that rumour. They were very early to sue me about whether they could do that and just keep a personal check on these two replacements for them.
Quilich, little dummy, on to Vaughton. Vaughton, pass back on the inside to Gerard. Gerard, that's a terrible pass. It's way forward, and they bombed it. Simon Booth went over. The pass from Gerard was arguably 6 feet forward. See it again. A very shocking display by Manly in this opening 20 minutes. Well, 6 feet, I would have thought 8 feet. Gurr's kick is a good one. Up to the, over the quarter. Posted. Moale's back. He's getting the ball right now. Vaughton down below. McCabe up the top. Hastings. A kicking tactic again. And a great kick from Hastings. Eden really had no hope with that one. It was travelling too fast. He made a dive, but not on. Knocked back by Rebo. Oh, this is a pretty ordinary display by Manly. The crowd are calling out, wake up Manly too. Eden. Very slow to position. Quilich, Vaughton. Some really suspect tackling going on. Chisholm, lovely step. Boyd away to Booth. Back to Boyd. Got to pass away to Booth. And then on, oh, heavens above, McCabe's put it down again. Well, he's going to want to forget this one. He's come up with the ball. It's Cleel, Les. He's well tackled.
The try was possibly on if Booth had seen Rebo looming up on the outside of him.
Giddo loses the ball, I think, and a little knock on. (7-5). Eastern Suburbs lead. Manly, Brookvale Oval. 2 tries to East and a goal. Sorry, that's 1 try and 2 goals and a penalty there. The scoreboard showing that incorrectly as 2 tries to Eastern Suburbs. Midway between the Manly quarter and halfway. 3 minutes to half time. Aliff unloads to Les Cleal. He's through the gap. Unloaded to Gurr. Gurr can score. No, Webb will. That's a simple try. Again, Manly absolutely riddled. An amazing try, really. Another set-piece move. Eastern Suburbs 10, Manly 5, kick a goal to count, see it. Just the normal crisscross, they've scored 2 off this. There was Gurr backing up Cleel, and Webb sprinted away from head on. Aliff was the passer. McCabe again missed the tackle. That's 2 tackles he's missed that have both led to tries. Gurr's pass to Webb, sucked Eden to him, the fullback. No doubt in the wide world about that one. So 12-5 is the scoreline that greets the Manly fans with a minute and a half to half-time. Eastern Suburbs fans have every right to be jubilant. They're watching their team play over the top of the competition pace setters at the moment. Hastings kicks back downfield. Eden fields it. He's tackled on the halfway line. There's the error situation. 4-all. Nearly very slow to get back on side. Davis goes for a run right through the middle. Still going. Still going. Cleel takes him from behind. That's Noel Cleel. Good run from Davis. Kulich, Eden, Thompson, McCabe. And a shuddering halt there as Les Cleel gets those giant arms around Booth. Well, there's a kick that looked as though it was going to go miles too far. Gert takes it beautifully. Evades one tackle, two. Tackled 10 yards out.
That's the third time that Manly have found a gap up the middle of the ruck. That's something that East will have to watch with this one-man short. Kulich has done it twice, and now Davis.
Yeah, well, the way they're going at the moment, they're not finishing, so they're not posing much of a threat. And I can't understand the tactics of kicking Manly and the sixth tackle, because with the man off, they should be just using the ball all the time. However, full marks to Eastern Suburbs. They lead, and they lead well, 12 points to 5. And we'll be back in just a moment with all the action of the second half of Seven's Big League. Away for the second half, with Eastern Suburbs leading by 12 points to 5. Barry Ross has spoken to both coaches, and they had this to say.
Well, Ray Ritchie was very concerned about the defence up the middle from the Manly side, and rightly so. He did point out to his team that the City side has picked tonight, and if they didn't sharpen up, well, they wouldn't have too many representatives. He also pointed out that there was a few gaps up the middle from the dummy half, and to try and take advantage of this. East coach Bob Fulton, he, as usual, didn't have too much to say to outsiders, but he did spend a lot of time talking to his team and spent time talking about the basics. What's the kicking game, around the middle of the ruck, this sort of thing, but he did concede that his team is going all right.
Giddo from almost directly in front, about a yard off centre and about 28 yards out. Fourth attempted goal. He's been successful with the previous three. And he's successful with that. So he's earned his bread today. And that's a 14 points to 5 scoreline that faces the Manly side now. Bosted.
As you've said, Rick,
well with a good tackle there from Gordon.
As you said, Rex, Giddo has certainly earned his place in the team today. They've tried 4 goal kickers this year. They've had Giddo himself, Hastings, Sherbert and young Ricky Walford. And last week, the lack of a goal kicker cost them a win. But today, Giddo 4 from 4.
That's correct. On the quarter line, East Sand. Running into the breeze. Is that breeze still about as it was?
No, I wouldn't think it was as strong as it was earlier in the game, but of course there's 30-odd minutes to go yet, so it could freshen up and Manly could take advantage of that.
Right, another little chapter of errors there as 3 Manly players touched the ball but couldn't get their hands on it. Sherbert has it. He's busted one tackle. Riley, Webb back on the inside to Bosted. It's as if the entire Manly side were infected with a no-tackle virus. Hastings finds Cleel, finds his brother. Stands up in the tackle, back to his brother. Inside to Gurr. Backing up very well, Eastern Suburbs. Recollect they are a man short. Harvey having been sent off in the opening minute. Hastings kick, a good one. As indeed most of his are. Scrum into Manly. Thompson manhandled legally by Warringah. Gordon. McLeod makes a bust. McCabe, rather. Kulich. Thompson switches it across the ruck to Chisholm. Well, they're at 6s and 7s. He didn't want the ball then and had nowhere to go when he got it. Away to Thompson. Easy meat for the Eastern Suburbs defence. Chisholm limping. Now Gerard makes a run. Unloads nicely to Krilic. Krilic back to Broadhurst. And I think that's one of the rare occasions they've kept the ball for 6 tackles. Vaught. Away to Les Boyd. Pass away to Vaught. And that's the 6. First little bit of sustained play by the Manly side. I don't know whether the KB Cup has flattened them out. They had a pretty torrid encounter with Norths on Wednesday night, but they're playing like a team of spare parts. Come up with a scrum win now. Vaught belted backwards. Great tackling performance by this Roosters team at the moment. Thompson. Rebo. Falls over midfield. Krilic. Boyd. Krilic again. Now to Rebo. He's just featuring midfield all the time and going on his own. It's ridiculous. There's a penalty. Failing to get off the tackle player. Krilic points to the goal, saying that Eden will kick for that. Eden. Over the black dot, and Manly come up to 14 points to 7. That's a clean heel to Krilic. Thompson. Oh, very close to being through. The Hastings tackle. Broadhurst. Nobody watching. Gerard. There were several Manly players actually not watching the play then. Broadhurst, who hasn't stopped. Krilic goes for a little sprint from dummy half, not far. 14 points to 7. 11 and a half minutes of the second half gone. Eastleigh. Thompson. Now Blake, right through the middle. Taken by Rebo. Rebo goes in. That's a great try. Michael Blake hit the line going like a projectile. And there's a scoreline that's a little bit more healthy if you're a Manly fan. East 14, Manly 10. And see that? Watch the way Blake comes onto this pass. Krilic, the little sprint to settle play down. Rebo continues his merry way as the leading try scorer. Chisholm's pass to Thompson, and Blake hit it and went straight through the middle. So some ineffective handling. Rebo switched direction, took that pass well, chased by Bosted from head on. Watch Blake coming back in, evaded Warringah, Webb and Hastings. Then to Rebo, who juggled it. The big fella I thought was going to go fair up Pittwater Road. And the goal. And a scoreline now, 14-12, Eastern Suburbs. Giddo's kick, taken by Vaught. Outside the quarter. Krilic, Broadhurst, a real workhorse in this Manly team. Thompson. Gerard. Nicely to Boo. That's a terrible pass. Davis has to stop, but he comes back on the inside. Now that's got Manly into a better frame of mind, one thinks. Thompson. Chisholm. Broadhurst. A little dummy. Tackle on the halfway line. Warringah. Blake. Vaughton drops it behind him. Blake has it. Now away to Boo. Now then to Thompson. Away to Boyd. Boyd stops. But did he pull a muscle then, Barry?
Well, I don't know. He was injured from that tackle before. Maybe there's something wrong with his rib cage, and he seemed to stop then, and Noel Cleal come in very, very hard.
He's not in any, he's in a lot of pain.
He's looking towards the sideline too. I think it's a rib injury from that tackle before.
What a good tackle it was, very legitimate.
Brown wearing number 16 for Manly.
Right, Brown on for Manly in place of Boyd, number 16. That's a penalty to Manly for an incorrect feed. Chisholm wants it quickly. I suggest that be well advised to just calm it down a little bit. Well, there's a kick and a half, but a bit lucky.
Very lucky, wasn't
That
it?
could have just gone another yard and been touch and goal and back to Eastern Suburbs the ball. Now, East have only to go back to the goal line. Krilic kicks over his head, tries to. Manly still have it. Krilic. I think he's in. No, disallowed. Held up. There'll be a scrum in the field of play. Krilic, let's see that again. The little kick back over the head. And I think he actually came up with the ball again. Trying to score a try. Oh, dear oh dear. Hastings allowed to run about 19 metres diagonally there from that scrum win. Warringah from dummy half. 10 yards outside the quarter.
Just talking to the Manly trainer, Rex, and it is a rib injury that Les Boyd has sustained.
Gers run onto a pass from O'Reilly. There's a try here for Eastern Suburbs. Look at this. Spinning away. Rebo's given up on Boasted. O'Reilly, as he was actually in the air, got the pass onto Ger. Ger unloaded nicely to Boasted, and it's a ripper. See it again. Des O'Reilly hung up in the air at halfway. And there was the pass. Ger timed it beautifully onto Boasted. Now that's going to be very embarrassing for this Manly side. Boasted. Here it was. And the beautifully timed pass back into Boasted. That's the way to put the ball down too. Gitto from directly in front. Fifth attempt. Easy. And there it is. 19 points to 12 and Manly on the rack. Supporters yelling out, come on, come on. Chisholm, a little darting, weaving run. Quick tap. Some of the Manly players just standing around at the moment. There's Davis.
Chisholm had something to say with the touch judge then about a tackle on Davis. Touch judge is in.
Well, whatever they do, the touch judge is in. Alex to be spoken to. Thompson, Krilic, Chisholm, Blake. Strong little player. It's inside the quarter. Players now pushing each other out of the way as Krilic goes for a little sprint. Got a pass back on the inside and it's a try. Krilic, little dummy, weaving run. Got it back inside, I think, to McCabe. McCabe half volleyed it. And they're in for a try. See it again. Now, there was Krilic, the little weaving, dummying run. Let go there, though. At this point, the pass comes back. McCabe had to half volley it. And he did that well. Yes, there was an attempted punch on Krilic there from his opposite number. Pass thrown anywhere. Well done, McCabe. He's 2 yards inside the quarter, 10 yards in from the sideline. Breeze such as it is with him. That's a great kick from out there. East 19, Manly 17. G'day to restart. Exactly 15 minutes to go. Vaughton standing underneath it, takes it. And it's a strong run back outside the quarter. Village, Brown, Broadhurst. Chisholm, Gerard, hit hard, loses the ball, knock on both ways. Well, now this young lad you see coming on has scored a try in every match he's played. He's 18 years of age, and he came to Manly this year. Thompson limping off.
Yes, he was a schoolboy star and he did very, very well in the 10th Cup the other night against North Sydney.
Vaughton well tackled there. Broadhurst. Taking a long while to play it. Kulich, Chisholm, McCabe. By about 8 yards now from halfway. Gerard, little step, metre from halfway. 11 minutes to go. Chisholm, Blake, electing to have a go on his own, stumbles halfway through the gap. And the referee's called that a knock on. I can't believe that. See that again. Let's see if we're wrong and the referee was right. Well, it didn't appear to ever leave his hands, but the referee was better positioned than we were. Feed across. Yes, the referee may have been correct in that. It seemed to lose the ball underneath his body, so that was a good bit of refereeing, as it turned out. Chisholm's kick is very ordinary. Broadhurst. Ooh, very close to getting through. He's not stopped trying. He's one of the few Manly players that's really kept well and truly going today. Gerard. Kulich on the run around. There's McCabe. Now Vaughton. Vaughton. Oi! Oh, he's lost the ball. Blake gets to it, dives on it, but it's a scrum there. Vaughton was going like a train and seemed to be going faster in the last 5 yards, even though they had hold of him. There's a head-on shot showing the sheer determination. And at that point, the ball bounced out of his hands. Schubert off. Brown on. Now, important scrums, these last probably 3 that we might get from now to the end of the game. 3 or 4. There's a penalty against Hastings for an incorrect feed. Chisholm trying to get the ball off Hastings. Davis gets it. Now Kulich, the old head, is keeping himself calm. And he goes for a little sprint. Gerard, Chisholm, Blake, onto his brother. Back to Phil Blake. He evades one tackle, accelerates. Exciting running, this young lad, only 18 years of age. Chisholm. Out to McCabe. Long lobbing pass to Bird, out to Vaughton. Vaughton steps and goes back on the inside, gets it to McCabe. There's Brown, and oh, great defence by Eastern Suburbs. Absolutely superb defence by East. Take your hat off to him. Rebo, a long floater, out to Booth. Booth away to Eden, and he's into the corner. And Rebo's kicked the ball high in the air. The crowd have gone berserk. Manly 20, East 19. I'm losing my voice. But sensational defence by Eastern Suburbs. And let me tell you, this Eastern Suburbs side are back on the road again. Maxi Kulich couldn't handle it, Simon Booth could, and out it goes to fullback Eden, and he's into the corner from head on. I suppose Max Kulich will be calling that a flick pass in future. Booth's pass was lovely. Out to Eden, wrong-footed boast head slightly. and just got into the corner. Now that's what you call getting out of jail. Ray Ritchie, I think, is just about to have cardiac arrest. Out from the sideline. Oh, that didn't miss by very much. Just fell away by about a foot on the outside. Manly 20, East 19. Still, East can get back into it. Where to put it. And in it goes. Now it comes East side. Foot again. Getting through a monumental amount of work. There he is again. Error situation. Manly 12, East 7. Brown taking some pulling down, but Broadhurst manages it. Warringah, Hastings, Cleal. Through one tackle. And another. And another. The power of the man. Took Broadhurst's block to get him down. Terry Fay. There's the header. And that's the game. Well, Eastern Suburbs, full admiration for their great performance, a man shot. Could have been one of the memorable games of rugby league, but as it was, Manly, who've not played well, have come up with a win by 20 points to 19.
Our award winner today was Paul Vorton, the replacement lock for the Manly side. Very wholehearted game of football, and it's his second award in a week. He won one on Wednesday.